How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Merrycrest Sessions. It is Tuesday, January 21st, 2024. Show number 93. The countdown to 100 continues. We're on tonight with the Miss Dunks at Summer League. Thanks, y'all, for coming on the show. This is going to be fucking fantastic.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right. I want to thank all of you who are watching live and those who are watching retroactively for supporting local music. Let's get the show on the road, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. We're Miss Dunks at Summer League, and here's some jock jams. much to me as Miss Duncan Summer League. Falling star down from the sky, a peach basket brought the sea. That song was called Miss Dunks at Summer League, just like the band. And this next one that we're going to play is called Panaceae, or Panaceae. I'm not actually sure how to pronounce the word. I've heard it both ways on the internet. Part of the same family tree that brought your parents here. You might ignore. Survival instincts needed. Beachfront mud fields, hellfire crop yields. Leave the devil to the grandkids. Cannot believe I even have the time to feel like this from indoors. I'm part of the same family tree that brought your parents here. We might ignore. We might ignore. Might ignore. We 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 might ignore. You can go anywhere. The highway floats, the traffic is clear. The border made by God, collapsed by a boat. Two lands with lifted names, ready to share. You can go anywhere. The highway floats, the traffic is clear. A border made by God, collapsed by a boat. Two lands with lifted names, ready to share. You can go anywhere. The highway floats, the traffic is clear. A border made by God, collapsed by a boat. Two lands with lifted names, ready to share. You can go anywhere. The highway floats, the traffic is clear. A border made by God, collapsed by a boat. Two lands with lifted names, ready to share. That one might be called Big Lake. I don't know yet. Give it up for Steve, everyone out there. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, once again, this has been the Merrycrest Sessions with Miss Dunks at Summer League. Thanks all for coming on the show. It's been awesome so far.
Thanks for having us.
So for those who are watching who don't already know you, let's go and go around the horn. Who are you guys individually?
I'm Jordan.
I'm Kendra.
Pleasure to have you on here. So what's the origin story behind this band? How'd you come up with the name? How did this all get started?
Yeah, so the name, every summer, the NBA, the National Basketball Association, has what's called Summer League. And it's for rookies and second-year players, really anybody who's not established in the league yet. And they get sent to a league. And it's sort of a proving ground, a little bit of a basketball camp. And that kind of translates to a lot of players taking shots that they don't have any business taking, which further translates to a lot of guys trying to dunk over people that they have no business dunking over. And I was watching Summer League in 2023, the summer of 2023, watching our beloved home team, the Memphis Grizzlies, and they had a couple players, not going to name any names, who that was especially true for. And I don't know, watching that, it was like, that's an inspiring notion. This is what this is for, to just go out there and do your thing. You miss 100% of the dunks that you don't try to crank and all that.
Yes, indeed.
And yeah, it kind of felt like it resonated a little bit with where I was at with music. We are from Michigan originally, moved here about 3 years ago, and had played in bands together, but I never considered myself a songwriter. And then moving here after not doing music for a while and seeing some local bands here, I kind of got the itch to give it a try again. And the Miss Dunks at Summer League maxim mantra felt like it kind of resonated of like, hey man, like just go for it. If you write a bad song or you perform a song poorly, like that's the worst case scenario, and that's okay.
Damn straight.
So yeah, that's a long story for a long band name, and that makes it maybe sound a little bit more missional than it is. It's also meant to be a little funny.
All right. So what types of influences do you look for when you're writing tunes like these? Any specific artists or bands to shout out on that front?
Yeah, I'm really into late 80s and 90s indie and alternative, which I kind of view as like a golden age of guitar rock. So a lot of bands like the Breeders have been really big for me lately. Sonic Youth, Dinosaur Jr., PJ Harvey, Liz Phair. The list goes on. And yeah, that's kind of, I think, the stuff that's resonating with me the most. And definitely sort of the tableau with which I'm working with this. And then, like a bunch of music outside of that. Kendra doesn't have a mic, so maybe I'll just say bands and you give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if
Okay, sounds good.
Kendra's influences, Hoobastank.
No,
Thumbs down. Cypress Hill.
I don't even know that. Off the
All
top of
right,
my
thumbs
head.
down. Bruce Hornsby and the Range.
Not quite an influence.
Okay. 3 strikes, I'm out. Kendra can say what her influences are if she wants.
I mean, I listen to a lot of what Jordan's listening to, kind of in proxy.
Oh yeah, we should maybe say.
Yeah, we're married.
We're
That-
married.
that's a
I
part
consider
of
us
it.
married primarily,
Yeah,
and
that comes before
bandmates
band.
secondarily, but we are both.
Yeah. So hearing a lot of Sonic Youth, hearing a lot of the Breeders, a lot of the people that he mentioned. I like a lot of pop punk stuff. That's how I kind of grew up in metalcore, and I don't play like it, but it's in there somewhere. So
I dig that. So where can people find your tunes? Any specific links to share? Any website or anything like that?
Right now, Instagram is the best way to follow us if you're interested. We play around town semi-regularly. No music out yet, but in the process of recording our first album, which I'm doing all myself, which is a first time for me. So a lot of learning. I'm deep in it, and I think it's going okay.
All right.
But I feel confident saying that we will release something in 2025.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
That's a promise I make to no one.
Besides that, do you have anything else upcoming? Any shows or other releases that are coming up?
No shows on the book. We unfortunately had one drop due to the snowstorm, so hopefully we'll get that rescheduled. Oh, I guess I can plug. I think I'll be playing solo at the Lamplighter Writers in the Round in March, it sounds like. Still ironing out the details of exactly who that will be, but that's a great series if you're not familiar with, where they host songwriters every Tuesday. And so hopefully we'll do those. We'll post about it for sure on
Indeed.
Instagram. And any shows that we get, we'll be on Instagram.
Always much love to Lamps. All right, well, I'll let you get back to it in just a second, but before I do, any other random shout-outs you'd like to make before we carry on here?
Shout out to you, Steve.
Oh,
Thanks
thank
for
you very
doing
much,
this.
Jordan.
This is
I
super cool.
appreciate that.
Yep. Yeah, but with that.
shout out to my friends and to my family.
And a shout out to you.
All right. And a shout out to all those who are watching online, doing so live or doing so retroactively. We're grateful to you all, as always, for your support. As for us, we're the Merrycrest Sessions. You can find us on all forms of social media. We're available on Facebook, Threads, Instagram, and YouTube. That's where you'll be able to find the post-produced version of this show on Thursday morning. No elevator music intro to skip through, fully synced audio and video, the whole 9 yards. Shows 94 and 95 will be taking place in a doubleheader next week. We've got Gloom on Tuesday, followed by Dylan Quaid on Wednesday. We've got a whole mess of artists lined up throughout February, March, and beyond as the series carries on in its third year. Regardless, if you really like what we've been doing, be sure to check out our Patreon, which is available in the description below. Every single donation helps us do additional non-Tuesday shows, as well as hopefully taking this rig mobile and streaming directly out of venues one day. Regardless, I want to thank you all, as always, for supporting local music. Let's go ahead and get back to the tunes.
All right.
Show me why you imitate that voice you do. Danielle too. These jokes are skeletons, and I am now aware that I'm blood and skin. It's again. It's sad. I'm back. This one's called Slide Down the Wire. A pen in my hand, is ink in your hair.
never pretend. Just there for your work. Push it right in. Mark it with chalk. Equipment is down. Take the afternoon off.
Slide down the wire. Grab on the nail. Slide down the wire. Update firmware.
Down the sign, bring out the salt, everything's fine, time can be bought, the wages of sin are death in a cup, filled to the brim, but still spilling too much.
Slide down the wire. Grab on the nail. Slide down the wire. Update firmware. Slide down the wire. Grab on the nail. Slide down the wire. Update firmware.
This next one is called Comfort Cooling. And we've never actually played it out before. What's that? Oh, what's up, Daniel? Shout out to Daniel and his band Banales. They rule. Tone Daddy Daniel, good to see ya.
You asked me where I've been under the water of my home. A comfort cooled redux of a cola classic sin, I confess. If you see the pleasant little man, then you're shit out of luck. Streetcar paradise, lost and then returned. Now we're landlocked, baby. You ask me how I've been over the weather of my new a daily cloudless dream, a new baptism from my sweat. If you seek a pleasant fitting ground, then you're shit out of luck. Streetcar paradise, lost and then returned. Now we're landlocked, baby. We got one more. It's called Don't Slip. Walk through the snow to struggle, I will notice one rule and two curl your toes and do not commit to where you're going. Wipe the sweat from your brow. Commit to where you are. Don't slip. Don't slip! Don't slip! Don't slip! Don't slip! That's all we got. Thank you for listening.
Thank you guys for coming on the show. This is awesome. Once again, this has been the Merrycrest Sessions with Miss Dunk's Summer League. Show number 93 is now in the books. I want to thank you all, as always, who've been watching live and watching retroactively. Be sure to follow them on their socials, and be sure to follow us on all of ours. Once again, Facebook, Threads, Instagram, and YouTube. That's where you'll be able to find the post-produced archive of the show. It'll be available on Thursday morning. We'll be returning next week with Gloom on Tuesday and Dylan Quaid on Wednesday. I want to thank you all, as always, for supporting local music. We'll see you next time.